Hello friends, today I'll be sharing with you the recipe I use for my daughter's birthday cake, and it's very simple and easy to make. Okay, I'm rubbing some margarine in the pan and I'll also be dusting that with flour. Okay, for this recipe, I'm using 2 sachets of margarine. It weighed 250 grams each, so that's a total of 500 grams of margarine. And into that, I'll be adding 300 grams of sugar. Okay, and I'll be creaming the sugar and the margarine together until it becomes fluffy. And this will take me about 30 minutes to achieve a creamy and fluffy consistency. Okay, and that's going to be the base for our cake making. From time to time, you scrape the sides and the bottom of your bowl, okay, so as to incorporate the mixture and everything would be perfectly creamed. Okay, and it's roughly 30 minutes to 35 minutes thereabouts, and I'm okay with this consistency. The margarine and sugar is perfectly creamed and fluffy. Okay, so guys, I'll set that aside and show you what I'm using for my powdered ingredients. Okay, I have 1/4 cup of powdered milk, 1/2 tablespoon of grated nutmeg, 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1/2 tablespoon of preservative. I also have 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay, and I'm also using 1/4 cup of toasted coconut. Okay, the link to that recipe is at the description box below. And I also have 1 sachet of milk flavor. It weighed 100 grams. Okay, and lastly, I weighed 500 grams of flour. Okay, so I'll be combining all these ingredients together and I will sieve it so as to get rid of any lumps in it and mix everything together. Okay, now I'm adding the toasted coconut and I'll be mixing everything together. Okay, now into the creamed margarine, I'll be adding the egg yolks, and I use 10 eggs, that is 10 large eggs for this recipe. Okay, and I'll be beating the egg white till it becomes fluffy. Okay, into that I'm adding 2 tablespoons of black treacle. I'm also adding 1 tablespoon of vanilla flavor. Okay, now I'm adding 5 tablespoons of condensed milk, and I will be mixing everything together. I've been beating the egg white off camera. Okay, and the egg white is now fluffy. What I have here is 3 tablespoons of mixed dry fruits. soaked in brandy. Okay, I will empty that into the batter and mix that in. Next, I will sieve in the dry ingredients into the batter and mix that in as well. I will be alternating that with the egg whites. Okay, the process took about 3 rounds. That is, I add the dry and wet ingredients 3 times. Okay, now I'm pouring that into my baking tray and I'll be baking that at 180 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. Okay, I'm checking to see if the cake is ready. Okay, I'm just inserting a skewer at the middle of the cake. If it comes out clean, then you know your cake is baked. Okay, so guys, let me show you what the cake looks like. Okay, I love the color of this cake. Okay, it is not a very dark chocolate colored cake. Okay, it's like a semi chocolate cake. I just love it the way it is. Thank you for watching today's recipe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.